Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And last time we were left with this decision of who do we want to side with. And given how Zathrian is, I'm not siding with Zathrian.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Yes.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
Alright. So, a boss fight against Zathrian. Now, you'd think the werewolves would help, but I think this is going to end up being more like the boss fight we had over at the Anvil of the Void, where, what was his name? Caden? Was it Caden's Cross? Kaladin's Cross? Whatever, I already forgot his name. But where he was just kind of standing there and not actually participating in the battle. At least here we have, like, a magical reason for the wolves not participating, because he's, like, put him in a barrier or something.
Cannot defeat you.
Finish it. Kill him now.
No, Swift Runner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it.
Or do you just not want to give up the eternal life you have?
Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul.
Yeah, he's starting to talk sense now.
What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
Okay. So apparently, I feel like this is the good ending to this
I am an old man,
scenario.
alive long past his time.
Then you will do it? You will end the curse?
Rather than just, you know, slaughtering all the werewolves.
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
Alrighty. So he is going to comply. He knows he's going to meet his end here too. I have to explain this to the rest of the Dalish. Now I'm sure they'll understand. Generally with these sorts of things they do. So that was it. That's all he had to do was like tap his wand and just will it to be gone, and it's done. I mean, I kind of expected to have to go on some other task to complete the curse, like gather certain ingredients or something. But no, it's just tap the wand, we're done here.
It's over. She's gone. And we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
Oh, and we get kind of that somber, soothing, like sort of like
We'll leave the forest,
semi-victory
I suppose.
music.
Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
Yeah, so I don't know how long those people have been. Are those like the same group that have been like in that werewolf form for centuries? Or are they like relatively new crop? I don't know. It kind of sounds like they were there for centuries, like locked away in those bodies. And now that they're free, they can go back to living their lives out normally. Alrighty. Gather some goodies here, and I think we're all set. So now we have to go back to camp and just tell them what happened. But then with the curse gone, then the people at camp should be recovered, and I'm sure that'll make them happy. Once again, though, I still question if they weren't able to handle this curse of the werewolves and fight the werewolves and whatnot, then how good are they going to be fighting the Darkspawn army? I guess the game doesn't want us to ponder such things. Alright. Do I make a cut here? I don't remember if I, might be some point where I make a cut in the video. Oh, I guess I don't have to. I can just, click Brazilian Outskirts. And guess what? We're probably going to run into an encounter. No encounter. Oh. Of course, because I'm recording it on camera.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
Do I want to call him a hero in the end? I don't. His connection to the curse isn't really relevant to her or the rest of the Dalish anymore.
He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens.
Hooray!
Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Awesome.
It has been a long time since the Dalish
I mean,
marched to war,
why ask
but
when
I
they're going to be ready?
trust
They're
that
going to
in
be
the end,
ready in
we shall
time for the
make a difference
cutscenes.
for you.
Okay? We know this. Alright, so that is the achievement for, I think, for siding with the werewolves.
Let us pray to the
And we can freely go into this book. It's a songbook.
All Father, may you forgive our part.
Okay, you keep going with that. She's like still talking
to
too.
make enough equipment for all of the hunt. I am no merchant.
Okay, let's sell off junk because I have a bunch of that. I have a bunch of money now too. We got a lot in that segment. You know, this Dalish Elf segment was actually fairly short, especially compared to some of the others. Like that, the Orzammar one just felt like it kept going and going and going, but there was a lot of plot and a lot of talking going on. And then there was a lot of traveling in the deep roads, whereas here the dungeons don't feel like even half as long as the time we spent in the deep roads. I'll just manually sell a few other things. Okay. And I think we're done here. I didn't find any merchants at the Dalish that want to sell any big ticket items. I'll have to see what else I want. Then again, I want to get the rest of Denerim unlocked, because there might be other merchants there. And by the sounds of it, it kind of sounds like, I mean, we still have a side quest that requires us to go to the elven alienage at Denerim. And then we have to go back to the Blackstone Irregulars to turn that in. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get to free explore before the final battle after we go talk to Arl Eamon. But I guess, do I want to do something before that? Oh, I do want to go back to the forest. Why was I going back to the forest? Oh, there's a side quest we have to do. I wasn't fully paying attention to what past gameplay me was doing on
We've been
screen.
waiting for you, Warden.
Time for more
Oh, yeah. The, fight. Okay, waiting for us. And we have some evil dwarves here. Must be Balin sympathizers, leftover rebels.
Now this would be fun.
And I saw that archer back near the beginning, but Alistair ran up here, so I'm going to run up here and help him out. I'm going to rip this guy's toes off, and then, well, rip his head off. There's the leader. Well, he was not impressive. And we still have battle music. We're still getting shot, and yeah, see, the archer. I knew I should have went after this archer. I come all the way around, deal with you. Wow, we're like in a mood for cutting off people's heads today. Alright, let's go ahead and gather up the goodies. And yeah, I don't really care about that. See, she still has to reapply that cleansing aura, and I don't think it's always the enemy mages, or enemy mages, they were dwarfs, they weren't mages. I don't think it's always the enemy that's causing that dispel. I think it's our own Alistair doing that. Like I mentioned last time, at some point I'm going to realize that. I don't remember what that point is. I still have like the next 4 episodes gameplay wise recorded, but somewhere in that mix we're going to take care of that. But there was a side quest that we needed to do in the Brazilian forest, something about a Maleficar. And I don't know what that is, so I think here is where I kind of cut out, perhaps. I was also looking for I also saw on the main map, we have the West Brazilian Forest in the east. I know we had an exit to the east. I didn't know, I thought there was like another exit to go to the west, and this is like the center Brazilian Forest. And I totally don't even realize that the West Brazilian Forest is like, the title there is like right on the map. And we're going back to the Dalish camp. What am I hoping to find back here? Okay, I don't even remember what past gameplay me was doing. I don't think past gameplay me even knew what past gameplay me was doing. We're between main quest things. We want to do some side questing before going to Arl Eamon. Because I have a feeling that's going to trigger some sort of lengthy scene that we can't necessarily escape from right away. It might not happen right away. Okay, I already know what happens, at least for the next few episodes, but we don't lose our freedom after immediately talking to Arl Eamon. But the game will actually warn us. It'll be like, hey, once you commence this thing, you might not be able to return here for a while. It gives you one of those messages. I always found those messages kind of a little bit silly. We ran into that in Final Fantasy XII as well. And so here I'm at the East Brazilian Forest, and I don't see anything marked on the map. I have the side quest marked, but I just decided to go check out the, basically the tombstone area. Oh, this is not impressive. The other tombstone area, the swampy looking area. And it turns out my first guess is actually correct. As soon as we get there, you'll see. But Final Fantasy XII did that too, with the, warning us that we're not going to be able to come back or have free sort of travel for a while. But it's like, what else are you going to do? Like, see? There they are. There's the Maleficars. Hi.
You are not welcome here.
Oh, I don't care. I'm here
Doing
on
the
Mage's
Templars'
Collective.
dirty work for them, eh? Templars or mages, it means nothing to us. There is dark power here, and you won't stand in our way.
Oh, yes, we will. We will. We will hit it. That's evil chain lightning. Enemy mages are so annoying. Especially when they have, like, this... Look at it. They're dodging. They're dodging while they're stunned. This is so rude. There. Everybody dead? Quest updated. Everybody's dead. Good. So now we can go turn in that side quest to the Mages Collective. And gather the army. Yeah. Yep, just go back to the Mages Collective. Okay, what else do we have? Scrolls Banister. Which I think we have all 5 scrolls, so that's 2 quests we get to turn in. And then
You were the green
on the
boy
way
who broke
back,
the curse. I demand to know what happened to the
I
werewolves.
found these people
Where did they go?
in the western Brazilian forest. Well, they're no longer werewolves.
That makes no difference.
I mean, there's a
those monsters
persuasion
killed my
check
husband.
with a lie,
They
which I
killed
don't want
so
to
many
lie. I
of
don't
my
have a reason to
people.
lie.
They have Dalish blood on their hands. If they are human once more, that shall make it all the easier to take vengeance for their crimes. Tell me where they are.
Okay, well, there's a persuasion. Zathrian wanted vengeance, look what it did. Yeah, we'll go with that. I mean, I'm not going to lie and say I killed them, because that's just a lie.
Destroyed him. Yes. Perhaps you speak wisely. If they are gone and never return here, then perhaps it is better to let it simply end there. We will go back to the camp then.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you for your words. Please accept this small token of my gratitude. It belonged to my husband, and I cannot carry it any longer.
Understandable. So yeah, that could have probably turned into a fight if we wanted. Okay, where's the small token? Oh, it must be this thing. +1 cunning. Well, that is a small token. I don't need a ring with +1 cunning. Better things to do with that equipment slot. And also, speaking of Final Fantasy XII, Alistair's current armor, that Juggernaut set armor, especially with the helmet there, it kind of reminds me of like some of the judges' armor in Final Fantasy XII. And I think it goes well with him being a... I think that armor goes well with him being a Templar. Alright, so now I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go see... We might go back to Denerim. Or did we go to Denerim first, or did we go see Arl Eamon? Well, we're going to end up in Denerim at some point anyway, so I might just go to Arl Eamon first. I don't know. Either way, we're going to end up in Denerim. We're going to turn in those side quests. I have a couple things to sell to you. It's actually kind of really funny. We got that arcane specialization, the arcane warrior specialization, like shortly after I just sold the arcane warrior sword. We're still not going to need it anyways. Well, I'm running into something. What is this going to be? Is it Old Tegrin again? Old Tegrin doesn't come out this way. No, this is not Old Tegrin. More foul darkspawn is what it is. Oh, this must be the darkspawn battle you unlock on the map after helping the Dalish. So we're probably helping the Dalish here. I'm just gonna pick these guys off one by one. Hey, you! Stop shooting at my friend. That'll teach you. But actually, our allies that we're helping are over here. Looks like some of them are kind of dying. There's shrieks. Okay. Oh, you're good? You're good? Okay. That looks like we are helping the Dalish. You get there, Alistair? Okay. Well, that could have probably been done slightly better. Though I don't think it really matters, you know, if the NPCs live or die on these battles. I don't know, I'm just kind of, like, making it up, though. Because, remember, I'm kind of playing this blindly at this point. We appreciate it. How did that elf die? It was alive when I left, and then there was, like, nothing around when I'm not going to go around breaking all these barricades. It's just, it's not... It doesn't serve a purpose. There's a quartz. We got one over here. Yeah, because Alistair just had to spread them out. Alrighty. Wow. Now it's back to Denerim. Yeah, we're going to turn in those side quests first. Maybe check in again with Slim Cauldry. And what else do we need to do while we're here? I don't know. Or I should say, what else did past gameplay me do while we were here? I still want to see if I can maybe get into the alienage before advancing the plot.
Magic exists to serve man.
Yeah. I hear you every time we come in. They always say the same thing. Same with the dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. You know how many times I've heard that in this game?
Take this. You've earned it.
And we turned in the couple mages collectives. 2 gold, okay.
Good to see you again.
Oh, we have the 10 garnets to turn in. At the...
Thanks for the help you've given.
At the bar with the mystery people. And we still have some other side quests that have been going on for Denerim for a long time. We have the Hooded Couriers side quest. I don't know if you guys remember that one. We found like one of the 5 people at the Pearl.
What can I get you, stranger?
But yeah, there's basically just like 5 people I need to talk to. I don't know where they are. Yeah, we had 2 of the bar ones turn in. We got 4 gold for that. Nice. Let's see if they have anything else. Oh, of course they do. false witness, and dead drops. Okay, so false witness is basically our client, K, wants us to go around and kill some people that are, like, saying bad things about him, or whatever. So we're gonna do that. I mean, it's a side quest. What else are we gonna do? And there's, several different places that these people are located in across Ferelden. And then dead drops. Basically, Kay wants us to deliver some payments to some people, or to some places, rather, that he then has clients that will come and pick up the package. Alright, and let's see if we can unlock this thing. Hey! We can finally unlock this. A two-handed axe, and we have two of them.
With.
How many hands do they think we have? 60 experience for that treasure. Okay, so I guess there are treasures that are beyond 50 experience. That means I can probably unlock the one in the Mage's Tower that we weren't able to unlock previously. What else, though, were we not able to unlock that I could now go back and potentially unlock? I feel like there's another one in a dungeon somewhere. Oh, there's several in the Deep Roads, isn't there? Yeah. Well, maybe at some point, because I don't know what else is going to, if like more enemies are going to spawn or something in the Deep Roads if I go back there. Kind of like how I've been running into other groups of enemies as I've been walking back and forth around in the Brazilian forest. You know how sometimes we walk out and suddenly we have darkspawn, and suddenly we fight bears that weren't there before. I wonder if that'll happen in the Deep Roads. That could make things interesting. Well, at least momentarily interesting. The problem is, I don't remember where all those treasure chests were. But I think there were several of them in the Deep Roads that we couldn't get. Another thing I wanted to check out in the Deep Roads, I think there was a quest or a codex or something I was reading within the game itself, off camera, of course. Oh, here's one of the dead drop spots. Well, that's easy. We leave the payment. Oh yeah, I can check the payment again. And we leave the payment again. Yeah, I'm not going to question that. But I think I was reading something where they wanted us to go into, I think it was one of those rooms, so like nice late in the Darkspawn base, the Dead Trenches, where I think the room where we encountered all those spirits, and they wanted us to wear all of the Juggernaut armor. Not Juggernaut. The armor, I got the Juggernaut. The armor of the Legion, and I don't think Alistair's strength was high enough to equip all that.
Farewell.
So maybe if I go back into the Deep Roads, I will adventure there and try that out. Hey, Slim Cauldry, what do you got?
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh?
Sure. Do you have anything for me?
I'm following up a lead in the Palace District, if it all...
Okay, no, that's the same thing you've been saying for the past, I don't know, 40 episodes. This game has been going on quite a while. I can't say I don't like that. I'm enjoying this adventure. I hope you guys are too. And I'm thinking about the Hooded Courier quest, so I'm going to start going back to some of these other locations, and maybe we'll run into something. Maybe we'll run into some more random battles traveling about the city. But we actually have... Okay, there's absolutely nothing here. I could just be wasting a bunch of time, too. No, actually, we are going to find stuff. We are going to find... Okay, spoilers. We are going to find more of those hooded couriers. In fact, they're people that we've kind of talked to before. And I'm pretty sure we've talked to them when we had the hooded courier side quest. And they just didn't respond then. Maybe... I'm thinking maybe something in the programming will only let them respond if you clear out whatever event was originally there. And then revisit that place later. I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but it's going to work now. Just trust me on this. Off camera, because we're not going to have enough time in this episode, I will tell you off camera I do go into the deserted building again where we fought that huge culmination of like blood mages and whatnot. Yeah, see, there's the hooded
Our
courier.
continued friendship is guaranteed.
See, this wasn't a waste. So now I do have to go back to all these others. And so I checked... Well, the hooded couriers are marked on the map when we go back there now. So I went back to the abandoned house thing that I was just talking about. And I checked the map and I didn't see anything on there. So, but here you can see we have hooded courier. Oh, this is that one, like, snippy lady that didn't have time to talk to us or something like that.
With this, you seal your guild success.
Okay. Yeah, we're delivering letters to them or something like that, and it's whatever. All I know is to complete the side quest, go talk to the people. They say whatever, we go back and turn it in, and everybody is happy. I don't think I checked this dirty back alley. And boy, is it going to get dirty. But not like dirty dancing. Okay, so we do have that. Oh, we do have another side quest I'm tracking down at the same time. The Unbound side quest. And we're actually about to run into that one here. It takes me a moment to realize like which of our side quests we're actually running into. So the Unbound was like some sort of notes about some sort of evil spirit thing that's killing people or something. And we have to investigate it. Yeah, we have to speak with... Okay, no response. Okay. Well, no, that got us in. I guess that is the important part.
Grey Warden, isn't it? Strange you would force such a visit in a time of blight. I suppose I am used to inspiring a different kind of seeker.
Gaxkang. Explain, please?
Fine. I encourage fools to waste their lives in fantasy. Those adequate for my purposes find the gems, and then I find them. You are different. Eyes are on you from a very high vantage, Grey Warden. I cannot hide in your wake, but I will not be a footnote. Witness Gaxkang!
Oh, okay. Oh, he's Gaxkang. He's evil. And this is actually quite the boss fight. You can see, like, we're hardly doing any damage if we're able to hit him. I'm gonna mark him for death. And also notice for a little while his health bar is not really going to go down much. This guy's kind of obnoxious. I don't know if he's, like, using something to heal himself. It sure seems like it. And yeah, I was not expecting this much trouble. It's been a while since I saved too, and now I'm getting worried. Okay, Alistair, I don't need you. Morgan, I mean, zapping him seems to do damage, but if he just keeps healing, I think he's eventually going to stop healing here. Okay, I don't like whatever it is you just did. In fact, I'm going to have issues. Let's drink a lyrium potion. And let's revive. Well, let's get a... Yeah, we're going to revive. Get Zagana back into this fight. Because clearly we're going to need all 4 of us. Now he's a Revenant. So apparently this Gaxkang can switch forms between, like, super tough Revenant and super tough Arcane Warrior. Or Arcane Spirit, or whatever it is. Yeah, this thing is a really nasty fight that I was totally not expecting. And we're like just barely doing damage to this thing, and now we're back to the this form. That's not a better form. And I see Win is like out of magic pretty much. I might use another Lyrium potion on this thing. Although now we're starting to get some decent damage on the thing. This Gaxkang.
I shall do it.
That's kind of a fun name, Gaxkang. But what's not going to be fun is how he keeps turning himself into a Revenant. But what's also not going to be fun is what he's about to do here in a few seconds. Yeah, he freezes us. That's annoying. But besides that, it is. We've almost got him. Look how close we've almost got him. And now we missed like 8 shots in a row. This guy's so obnoxious. Gaxkang the Unbound. Look at that. We've almost got him. We got this. And the game crashes. The game freezes. Like it did before. Gaxkang, you just can't handle losing. Well, next time, I'm not going to go back to Gaxkang for a little while. We might advance some other things. We'll come back to this later when I get the better equipment. So I'll see you then.